Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell-Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Now here is Davis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. To the inside, it's Solomon. It's Kumbo. Middleton against LeBron. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
Nice shot by James.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Now here is Holiday. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And here comes the break. Drummond dishes to Davis. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Holiday goes in. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Schroeder outside. Pass to James, taken away by Holiday. Inside, here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
James looking it over. And it goes down 2 points. James has got his second bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And Middleton's a high percentage shooter from that area. The reason I can tell, no hesitation on that one.
Drummond finds Caldwell-Pope. Misses the 3. Bucks leading by 4. Caldwell-Pope against Holiday. That shot misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And Holiday throws it down.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Schroeder stays with it.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Holiday after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Lopez left side. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And that one's good by Lopez.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Davis against Antetokounmpo. Here's LeBron. Hacks in there. Davis with the assist. LeBron's got 6 points.
You got to do better than that, or at least try. LeBron James is too strong, and a little contact is not going to go a long way.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Here's Holiday. Lays it up and off the glass. And it's 6 points for Drew Holiday.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Kuzma finds Morris. Fires from the line. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And recently,
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Harrell is out there with Morris. Then it's Matthews. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And Forbes kicks to Teague. Back to Forbes. Wide open look. Teague, the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. There's the pass to Nwora. And the Bucks miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Matthews finds Morris. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Harrell on the foul.
That's what Harrell does. He's in there mixing it up, and he goes right back up for a shot.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Teague feeling it out a bit. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Morris. Harrell drives in, and Harrell slams it in.
And Montrezl Harrell just pummeling his way to the rim now.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. And Forbes has it in the corner. Here's the 3. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Left side, Portis. Another shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Well, good job by Schroeder using his quickness, this time defensively grabbing the steal.
T kicks to Forbes. Back to T. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. The shot's good. Lopez has got his second basket.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
The three from LeBron. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Middleton can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. And Davis throws it down.
So you're going to give AD that kind of room? Well, here's the payoff for that.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Matthews.
And in a league where perimeter shooting is highly valued, veteran Wesley Matthews finding his services still very much in demand.
It's been a really remarkable career for a guy that went undrafted back in 2009. Most of the time we think about that solid defense where he's going to have the toughest assignment at the wing or guard position, but that reliable three-point shot really coming into play here.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Caruso. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. It's stolen by Morris. Now the Lakers on the break. And here's Matthews from the arc. It doesn't go for him.
And even though he didn't get a...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. And, of course, every team is scheming ways to slow down AD. Hey.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Nora in at the 3. Timeout called, the Bucks. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Bucks with possession here, trailing by 4. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Harrell dishes to Morris. Back to Harrell. Unloads from 9. He doesn't hit that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Now the Bucks moving it up. Giannis passes to Middleton. And that one is hammered home.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the wing right side. Here's Harrell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Harrell in there clashing with some aggressive defense, and he gets physical right back.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Morris. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Lopez. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Middleton against LeBron. And James throws it down.
I was trying to think of how many times LeBron looks like he's off balance or in a spot he doesn't want to be. Doesn't happen all that often. 2 more there.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Pass to Harrell. LeBron against Giannis. And here's Schroeder. He can't get that one. Good D by Lopez. Pass break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. It's good. Giannis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Davis, the pass to Harrell. James outside. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Schroeder, taken away by Holiday. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop for the lead. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Schroeder outside and stolen by DiVincenzo. Middleton looking it over. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Outside T. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. First trip to the line for him here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
That free throw, no good.
And T can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 4. Shooter kicks to James. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Teague. The pass to Worrell. And stolen by James. Caldwell Pope dishes to Schroeder. Shoots over Portis. Rebounded by the Bucks. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The kick out to Teague. Back to Tucker. Portis trying to free himself. Great D that time from Davis.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
We watch LeBron and we marvel at him, but how hard that LeBron James works at his craft and continues to push the bar for himself physically is one of the things that you have to appreciate the most.
Back to Forbes. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive...
Too much.
That's a little something extra from Montrez.
Outside Teague. Kicks it to Tucker. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Lakers have possession. The lead is 2. Over to the wing. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Holiday is running. It's tipped. Lopez against Matthews. High post shot. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% from the field. Giannis outside. Dishes it to Holiday. Back to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint. And a strong feel for the attack that time.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Middleton against LeBron. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. It's Giannis with the drive.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
2 on the clock. Here's Holiday. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Now the big man, McGraw, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Here's James. Up again. Davis on the follow. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
James against Middleton. Drummond in the post. Here's Davis, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Caldwell Pope finds James. Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here is Holiday. Now the dish to Giannis. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. The Lakers on D, trailing by 2. Giannis up top. He's guarded by Davis. 5 on the clock. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. It's good from beyond the arc.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's James. Drummond trying to get himself free. Count it!
LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Forbes. Rebound the Lakers. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
David, thank you as always. And Greg Anthony. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard. Holiday looking for an opening. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't cash in from close range. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
The first one falls.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Durant against Giannis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 4 on the shot clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks to Holiday. Pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden surveying the D. Irving against DiVincenzo. Misses in close. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Tries again. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Harden against Holiday. KD passes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Holiday against Harden. The pass to Giannis. Rebound, Brooklyn. 4-on-3 break. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harden.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Teague against Harden. Left side, Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 10 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Harden against Teague. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Milwaukee in the lead. And here's Giannis. He's got 10. Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. A second chance effort. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
They've got Joe Harris. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
And the long strides of
Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping him.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dinwiddie finds Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Tucker's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. For Brooklyn, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Right wing. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. Here's Tucker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Over in the corner, Green. Passes to Jordan. It's rebounded by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Teague, the pass to Portis. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Nice shot by Portis.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Green dishes to Brown. Back to Green. Deflects the pass. Teague with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Tucker the pass to Forbes. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Wara, the pass to Portis. And the rejection by Jordan. And he gets it back. Clock is at 3. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooklyn trailing. And stolen by Portis. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Teague's got his first points of the game.
Well, Jeff Teague leaks out perfectly, uses his speed to beat everybody up the floor.
Dinwiddie outside. Now the pass to Green. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
To the middle to end the run. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from DeAndre Jordan.
Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
Fires from deep. That one, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bucks on top, leading by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, And that
As I'm lacing my sneakers, season 16, Lamborghinis and Beamers.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Lopez inside. Griffin's there. Goes back up. Middleton goes up again. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Outside for Durant. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. How the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
High post Lopez. Griffin on him. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Second chance shot. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Down low. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 7 points.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why I think he creates so many opportunities for others.
Holiday goes in, and Holiday throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Harris looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Here's KD. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we know Kevin Durant can score from all 3 levels. That one a chippy for him.
KD against Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's Middleton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90% And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Middleton hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And an intentional foul right there. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Harden outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, how about the persistence of KD? He knows he has the size and the reach to keep those possessions alive.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, Teague.
This is why Teague is such a valuable player. You know, he's a solid shooter from anywhere, so he's able to space the defense. He can, with his handle, get inside the paint. There's a lot to like about Jeff Teague.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Luwawu, the pass to Jordan. Pass to Luwawu. Jeff Green on the wing. Nets passing it around. 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie against Teague. And stolen by Portis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Bucks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
On the wing, Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him, but they get it back. That will count. No good on the shot. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Nets trail by 5. Here is Forbes. The feed to Tucker. To the inside. Stolen by Durant, and there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Teague, the pass to Forbes. Clock at 6. Pass to Nora. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Tucker. That shot no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harris dishes to KD. And he drops it in from the low post.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
It's Portis, high post. Griffin on him. Now, here's Portis, defended by Griffin. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Brooklyn trailing. Harden with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Right side, Irving. And that misses everything. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. And to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills. And tonight, it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Durant, the pass to Griffin. Kicks it to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Over Middleton. Misses off the right iron. Bucks leading by 3. To the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Irving looking over the floor. He feeds it to Griffin. The shot missing. Good D by Lopez. And they're on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're down by 7. 1:53 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Outside Irving. Passes it to Claxton. Inside, here's Jordan. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Count it, good.
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
Now here's Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. Tips it up. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Holiday. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
That's it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Middleton for 3. They grab their own miss, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Irving kicks to Harden. Feeds to Jordan. Good D by Lopez. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. This was a very... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And tonight, we'll most likely see some stout defense. Chris, both these teams are terrific at limiting points.
Yeah, Kevin, these teams do all the little things on defense well. Great at helping over and contesting shots.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Schroeder.
There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
Harden with it. Harris outside. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Basket good.
The work Griffin puts in the weight room pays off again. Takes the contact and muscles it into the bucket.
Now here's James. On the wing, Davis, defended by Durant, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Durant, here we go. Nets passing it around, and Harden wide open. He shoots. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops for him. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digit assists the year they played him at point guard. And he makes you pay for sending help.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Drummond. Right side Davis. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
Pass to Harden. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. It's tipped. Griffin with the steal. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep it guessing. I mean, I'm not the first to say it, and I'm sure I won't be the last, but Griffin is one of the most physically gifted players that this game has ever seen. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Now here's Drummond. Trying to get open is Davis, and that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6.
So physical, Drummond. It's hard to keep him away from the rim.
From deep, Harden. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Schroeder passes to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Harden dishes to KD. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. .131 left to play in the first quarter. Left side Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Knocked away. Drummond trying to get open as Davis, and it's Drummond missing.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Back to Harris from deep. Doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
The pass to Griffin. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Harden. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Passes it to James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. This is his first free throw of the game.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Caruso, the pass to Morris. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And yes, it's good. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Out in the open court, Irving's just too quick, too shifty to contain.
Here's LeBron. He gets that one. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Harden up top. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Nets lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Matthews. Morris is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Harrell. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. The Lakers trail. Matthews into the lane, and good that time. Matthews has got his first basket of the night.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And stolen by LeBron. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Caruso kicks to Morris. He's looking for Harrell and finds him over Jordan. Harrell dishes to Morris. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Left side, Brown. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The 11-footer and stolen by Jordan.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Here's Luwawu, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's LeBron. Knocked loose. Harrell the pass to Matthews. Lakers working the ball around now. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's James. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Gotta admire the focus. James not allowing the D to get the better of him.
Dinwiddie left side. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Luau Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Harrell. Davis comes in for Morris. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. James with it, picked up by Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The feed to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And it's Davis missing. Nets trail by 3. Harden kicks to Harris. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Harden against Schroeder. That's good from Harris on the assist by Harden. Harris has got his first points of the night.
Well, 6 of their last 10 points coming off the fast break.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
The Lakers have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Irving surveying the floor. KD finds Harris. That 3 off the mark. Lakers leading by 4. The drive by James and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. And the call on the... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nobody near Schroeder. No good on the triple. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving leading the charge. Over Caldwell Pope. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back for...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. You knew when the Lakers landed... And that should...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Joe Harris. Griffin is out there with Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1. Left side, Griffin. For the tie. And the layup is up and in. Griffin's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets.
Griffin's presence inside is enormous. It's impossible to hold him in check close to the bucket.
And Matthews kicks to Caruso. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him when the game is tight. He ups his intensity level.
Carroll against Griffin. Here's Harden on the wing. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his third assist on the night. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Morris outside. He kicks it to Matthews. Back to Morris. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caruso, the pass to Morris. Durant with the steal. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to KD, and they take the lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Back to Schroeder. Pass to LeBron from deep. Here's Davis. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Griffin dishes to Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
James, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
And KD, here we go. Good D by Drummond. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. James with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's the Nets now. They trail by 1. Harden finds Irving. Over Caldwell Pope. No good from Irving. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Pass to Jordan. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Was shot by Jordan, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
It's 2-on-1. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
On the wing, Green. Will it go? He can't get it to go. Back to Davis. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feet. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Harris.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. To the inside, and stolen by Drummond. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Back to LeBron. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's an unforced error. That would drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. A deep 3 from Irving. A miss that time would have put him up.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose egg.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And good luck trying to stop Drummond when he's taking it to the rim. He isn't messing around on the drive.
Out to the right wing. Claxton the pass to Jordan. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
You want to know what sets up Irving's drives? I mean, his ability to hit from distance, his handles, his game. He has it all.
Harris looking it over. Durant wide open. He fires. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Look, that's what's crazy about this guy. Inside, deep from 3. Still, he's deadly from mid-range. Durant is as good as anyone in that part of the court.
And here's LeBron outside. Davis on the follow.
Oh, this is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon.
KD on the wing. And there's the pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
They get a hand on it. From deep three-point range, the Lakers with the rebound. It's Drummond with the drive. It's hauled in by Claxton.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Irving, good.
You know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous at scoring, and his team needs a bucket.
Schroeder against Irving. From 7, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Well, what I like about Drummond is that he stepped up as a leader, which is important at this stage of his career.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Back to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Claxton the pass to Jordan. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
The drive by LeBron. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Harden defines the word clutch, and this is Clutch City. The number of ways in which he scores in these moments, just incredible.
Shooter passes to Drummond. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And that's why Drummond is such an excellent player, stepping up in crucial situations like these.
Harden surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
When the game is on the line, Caldwell Pope stays ready to take the shot. Just a great player to go to in these type of spots.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Davis on the follow.
And you want to talk about a big-time shot from Davis? You know he lives for moments like these.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. I mean, he's a strong enough player that the rest of the guys can really rally around him.
Jordan kicks to Irving. Back to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And this spot has always been Jordan's
biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and James Harden has subbed in for Brown. Nets trail by 5. Harden outside. KD finds Harris. Davis against KD. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Durant.
A seasoned vet with lots of playoff experience, Jordan remains calm under pressure.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Irving. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
In key moments like this, you need guys like Caldwell Pope to come through with a huge bucket. Just tremendous focus.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Feeds it to Irving. And he makes good on the layup.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
Floats it up for James. The shot comes out.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
A clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
He's going to take that shot no matter who's on him. He wants the ball in those situations.
Griffin's check in for DeAndre Jordan.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Here's LeBron. He feeds it to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with the board.
Down low, it's tipped. Passes it to Griffin. It's stolen by Davis. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. LeBron up top, guarded by Harris. And it's LeBron missing. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis, the pass to James.
You got to love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
And that one misses. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
Caldwell Pope outside. Outside, Davis. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Irving for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Now here's LeBron. And the miss. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. presents Thursday night of the NBA. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here is Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lopez right side, 4 on the clock, over Caldwell Pope, and too long on the shot. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Lakers.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player, but he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contributions.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. That one wide left. And it's the Lakers on the break. On up the court. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Holiday against Caldwell Pope. Holiday gets the bucket.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Schroeder outside.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Giannis high post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. The drive by James. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And it's the Lakers on the break to stop the run, and finished off by LeBron.
You've got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Bucks leading by 3.
And Clark, they sit back in Greece. All of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Here's LeBron. The baseline J.
And Lopez, with his size, is so good at just taking away space at the defensive end.
And it's Giannis missing. Lakers trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Holiday, and that one clearly a foul, gets the win. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Launches a 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain phase. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the second free throw, good.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Out to the right wing. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Inside, here's James, and the dunk by James.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
LeBron passes to Drummond. Floats it up for James.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Teague surveying the D. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Lakers?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center. Here's Nwora. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. LeBron with it. Picked up by... Oh, what a finish!
Good. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute. And that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Caruso. Here's Kuzma, and the pass to Caruso. It's stolen by T. Ball stolen. And Morris throws it down.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Portis against Harrell. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Pass to Nwora. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Forbes can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 3-on-3. And Tucker kicks to T. Three-pointer. And the Bucks miss again.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Lakers leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Here's Caruso. Back to Harrell. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Matthews passes to Kuzma. To the inside, and stolen by Portis. Here's Teague. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
Kuzma outside. Matthews scanning the floor. Back to Kuzma. And the layup is good. Kuzma's got his first basket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Teague, here we go. Here's Nora. And he's good on the 3-ball. Nora's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Caruso kicks to Harrell. Passes it to Matthews. Back to Harrell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Portis. Back to Tucker. Morris with the block. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And stolen by James. Here's Davis and finished off by Davis.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Outside Holiday, buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. It was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Middleton outside. Lopez outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Bucks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Under passes to James. Stolen by Middleton. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez dishes to Giannis. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick and roll situations, clearly.
Caldwell Pope finds Davis. James up top. He can't hit that time. Giannis with some nice D. Here's Holiday. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, I tell you, it raises his value so much when Antetokounmpo keeps his teammates engaged. I mean, it gives opponents a lot more to worry about than just him.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Schroeder missing. And the Bucks with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one. LeBron outside. There's the 3. But they recover it. Here's Drummond. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Bucks leading by 6. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
James outside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Davis, back to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Holiday with it. 10 points for him. Takes it down to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room revved up the gas pedal and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
James finds Caldwell Pope. And here is Drummond. Poked away. Taken away by Holiday.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's Davis. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo, and here's the fast break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Teague.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Lakers trail by 12. It's Davis on the wing. It's good.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now the pass to Tucker. Here's Nwora. James covering. Here's Forbes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, this is the next step in his development. Forbes understanding when to look to score from there.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout and listen to Frank Vogel talk to his team, he was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Matthews with the steal. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Bucks leading by 12. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Lets the 3 fly. And again, the Bucks miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Schroeder.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Schroeder against Holiday. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
James finds Drummond. Trying to get open is Davis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Kicks it out to James. Back to Davis.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 13. And James throws it down.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Big 7-footer rumbling into the lane.
Lakers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Floats it up for James. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Milwaukee.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 19.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Jacks up a three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Schroeder against Holiday. That one goes in. Here's Giannis. Middleton outside. Puts up a three. It's in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Let's say two things, but number one, because this was one of our biggest pillars for gameplay this year, it's going to be defense. And I think that's going to be just perimeter defense, body ups on the floor, movement, and how the players feel just in on-ball defensive stances and on-ball defensive situations. But at the rim, especially, and contesting shots, all that stuff was reworked. We have an all-new block system. It just feels much.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here is Harden. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Connects from three-point range. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. 3 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. No good there. Some solid defense there from Irving. And then Durant with the jam.
Ooh, that play was nasty. Durant showing how aggressive he can really be.
We're about 1 minute into the first. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Harris. Middleton looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Irving with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I like to see KD when he just elongates like that. Gets all the way up to the rim for an easy throwdown.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Tipped away. Back to DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. Looking to end the run. Rejected by Harris. Durant against Giannis. Nobody near Irving. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Not a fast start for the Bucks. Looking for the first basket of the game.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Now here is Irving. In the corner, it's Harris. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Good.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
And Giannis throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here is Harris. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. And Holiday has it in the corner. Second shot opportunity. And Lopez with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Harden scanning the floor. KD passes to Griffin. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harden against Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Griffin with some nice D.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
A nice shot by Harris.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
Giannis against KD. Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
In the corner, Irving with it. Harris outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Griffin kicks to Harris. Lopez against Griffin. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Back to Middleton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
For three, Harris. The shot misses. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Irving finds Durant. Inside, Griffin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Brown down low. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's rebounded by Portis.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Dinwiddie against Teague. Jordan inside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brown. Back to Jordan. Goes up again. Brown right side. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
It's Jordan on the wing, defended by Portis. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives, on the offensive glass.
Teague against Dinwiddie. Here's Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Nets with the lead. Here's Luwawu. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. One-on-one fast break. Teague the pass to Forbes. And Tucker has it in the corner. It's stolen by Green. Brown finds Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. The Bucks shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Forbes, and it's blocked by Brown. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. Pass to Jordan. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here's Forbes. Buries the long-range jumper. Forbes has got himself on the board with 3 there. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Dinwiddie left side. Shot from the wing. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. For Milwaukee, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
41 seconds left here in the second. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Teague against Dinwiddie. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Teague against Dinwiddie. To the inside, Tucker. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
To the right side. Luwawu, the pass to Green. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points and 1 steal. And that's a wrap.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harden in at the 1. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Irving. Griffin, the rebound by the Bucks. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. Irving against DiVincenzo. The pass to Harden. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday is running. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets trail by 10. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Back to Harden. Lopez with the steal. KD looking around.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Harris kicks to Griffin. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it doesn't matter. I mean, when a guy is that size like Lopez, and he's driving at the rim with power, that scares you.
Good on both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
For 3, Harris cans it from downtown. Harris has got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition and that helps get the rhythm going.
Giannis inside. He's covered by Irving. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Durant.
But when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Portis against Jordan. Portis kicks to T. Back to Portis. Teague finds Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Rocket 2. Teague can't hit. Nets trail by 5. Here's Luwawu, and he jams it with authority.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Dinwiddie against T. He kicks it to Forbes. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Dinwiddie against T. The putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Teague against Dinwiddie. Teague the pass to Portis. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Jordan. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nwora in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Brown right side. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now T. Kicks to Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
It's Brown on the wing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
A nice shot by Teague.
Just a stellar job from Jeff Teague to get hit and still possess the wherewithal to finish off the play.
Nets trail by 5. Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Brown, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Durant against Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Right side Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Irving.
Kyrie more and more wants to take pride on the defensive end, so encouraging to see him out there with a hand up on that one.
The baseline J off the mark. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Giannis. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Irving dishes to Griffin. Passes to Harden. There's the triple. Can't hit that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's DiVincenzo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. 8-point game. Irving passes to Griffin. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Back to Irving. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Middleton outside to the paint.
The underrated part of Kevin Durant's game, his length and timing affecting shots.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from James Harden.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
The pass to Irving. There's 1:17 left in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Holiday. Harden's shot is off. Bucks leading by 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. Middleton for 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harris with the ball. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton outside. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. DiVincenzo against Harden. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. For 3, Middleton. Great D that time from Durant. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. All alone. And the dunk by Lopez.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this There it is, the Staples Center. And before we...
Kevin, thank you.
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's Durant in at the four-man position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Pass to KD. Down low, Griffin. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Harden against Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Here's Griffin. And he banks in the layup. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Harris's shot is good.
And this is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Shooter passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Harden. Out to KD. To the middle and stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Caldwell Pope wishes to James. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Griffin passes to Irving. Back to Griffin. Shoots from 8. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got 6.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
LeBron passes to Drummond. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
The 3 from Harden. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg. But he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
Here's Harris after the basket by the Lakers. Irving passes to Griffin. And no good that time. Good D by Drummond. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And this game is tied up now.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Harden kicks to KD. .44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden dishes to Griffin. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And that one's good by Davis.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. 7-second difference, shot in game clock, and slam dunk by Harris.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
Outside, Davis. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Griffin. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Matthews. Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. And it's in there.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Kuzma against Dinwiddie. Pass to Brown. He feeds it to Jordan. 2 free throws come. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dinwiddie passes to Llewellyn. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Kuzma with the ball.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
It's Brown on the wing. Green against Kuzma. From deep. Rebound the Lakers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out to Morris from outside the arc. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Green finds Dinwiddie. Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Caruso. For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Irving passes to Griffin. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Injuries have taken a toll on Griffin as he's gotten older, but shouldn't take away from what he's done over the course of his career.
Pass to Caruso from the arc. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And he gets it to go.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Harden has a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 7. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Caruso controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Harden surveying the D. Harden draws the double. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Harden. And 11 points for Blake Griffin.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Schroeder against Harden. Durant the pass to Griffin. That one good for 2. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
LeBron can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Harden on the follow. Harden's got 5.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Griffin. Unable to get that one. Good D by Drummond. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Well, with all he's accomplished, we can start. And that's going to do it for us here.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Griffin. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
From deep, Harden buries it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Schroeder dishes to Davis. Back to Schroeder. On the wing, James. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by LeBron.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
The putback. Let's keep it alive. Harden kicks to Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin's shot is off.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
To the paint, here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Back to Schroeder. He kicks to Davis. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. A nice shot by Irving.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
LeBron against Harris. And it's Davis at the elbow. And Davis throws it down.
A terrific leaper with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
Here's Harden on the wing. And he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Drummond. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Inside, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Here's Schroeder, and he converts the layup. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Luwawu, and he dunks it down.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Caruso, the pass to Matthews. That one goes. Count it. Matthews has got his first points of the night. Nets trail by 8. Dinwiddie outside to the inside. Green fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Kuzma outside. This is to Harrell. Off target at the rim. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie drives in. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Caruso kicks to Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Harrell. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And now this game's taken on a whole new wheel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Matthews. And it's Caruso in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
Well, we've seen that a time or 2 from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Inside.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Dinwiddie finds Jordan, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Shooting Los Angeles, Alex Caruso.
He misses the free throw. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Harrell. Davis comes in for Morris. LeBron, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Wesley Matthews. Harden outside. Outside, KD. 6 on the shot clock. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. James, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Lays it up off the glass.
It's incredible to me how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Harden the pass to Griffin. In the corner, Irving with it. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Harden outside. In the corner, it's Harris. Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Caruso, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving attacking. Count it, and the foul. That one on Caldwell-Pope.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Alex Caruso. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Timeout called the Lakers. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Jordan, he's checked in for James Harden. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Caldwell-Pope with it, guarded now by Irving. He gets it in there.
And there you go, a confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they need it.
Irving against Caldwell-Pope. Outside Irving, outside Griffin. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Caldwell-Pope wishes to James. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Irving for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. 1:07 left in the 4th quarter. And there's Caldwell-Pope. That's good on the assist by LeBron. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead. Off the run, whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Man, that is a good one.
free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
LeBron passes to Drummond. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, should any of us be surprised if they need a bucket? LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Left side, Irving. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Davis, the pass to James. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by James. Shot from 12. That shot missing. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Caldwell Pope finds Schroeder. And the three off target. For three, Harris off on that one. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.